Hello everybody, welcome to Go Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I just want to come on camera first of all before this full moon and just sort of let you know a little bit about this full moon and what it's doing and how it's going to affect us. And I love this so much because it's a harvest moon and it's super healing with the beautiful Pisces energy and Virgo energy that's involved in this. It's really just washing away all the past heaviness, all these things. It's a very medicinal moon where we tap into our higher spiritual selves, and that is asking ourselves, why do we want certain things? You know, why do I want to buy this certain piece of furniture at the store? Why am I ordering all these things off Amazon? Why do I find these particular people of interest? It can be in your social circle, it can be over on YouTube, whatever it is. When we ask those deeper questions of why do we want something? We can answer, just say, oh, why do I like watching Melanie every day? And the answer can be, you know, her voice is soothing, it's calming, it's, you know, authentic. I find it healing. I like the positivity, all of that. That's what I definitely look for with my readers out there too. I like them to be well informed. I like them to have a variation in their reads. I also like a little sense of humor because I like people to be approachable and realistic. Sometimes those huge stage setting events and everything, it's a lot of pop and circumstance. I like people to get to the meat of issues. And I also like people that I feel, the mailman is at the door and I'm like sitting here, ta-da, today in the map of the world. So funny, I love him. He is the best natured individual. He's always laughing and smiling and sweet, and he picks up all my packages for me. And crazy story, I was in Home Depot the other day and I see him running around. He has an orange apron. I'm like, dude, you're the mailman and the Home Depot man? He's like, yeah, I got it all going on. He's just really, really happy and down to earth and lovely, and I absolutely adore him. So anyway, you guys, getting back to the meaning of why we like certain things, certain people, you ever go into certain stores, let's say that, like I've always loved bookstores. I've always been attracted to them, and I think part of it is I worked years and years managing one when Walden books were happening in the day. There's something about the smell of paper, the environment, the potential of knowing all this knowledge. And I had the most whacked out subject matters that I was in charge of. I had pregnancy and family, I had history, and right then I became the craziest history buff in the history of the world by opening one book, and it was like on World War II, and talk about past lives. All of a sudden I just knew things that were really weird when it had to do with like military things in World War II. And anyway, all of those things, bookstores, environments, whatever we get like tapped into that creates magic and potential for us. That's what this moon is about, all this magic and mystery. And I was reading this thing this morning about it, and magic is really untapped potential and eventualities that all we have to do is focus and set our intention towards it, and then it becomes. And in the act of becoming, we're focused on all the goodness and the kind of blueprint that we want it to follow, right? That we believe in it. We believe in the potential of abundance for ourselves and our families. We believe in the health and safety of our neighbors and our community and our family, all of that. And we keep tapping into that. And I feel like that's where it is. Because magic is really that which is everyday commonplace and which that is almost unimaginable, and combining those by having focus and effort and going right into that. And I brought this into my life in a myriad of ways, and I feel like that's what this full moon is about, noticing all this great potential for everything that you can have in your life, the direction you can go, by removing fear, because it's hugely important. Fear and guilt are some of our lowest vibrations, and when we have that, it creates blockages. So just let it all go. And we only really have fear when we project into the future or we go too far in the past, regret all of that. We're in present moment. We don't regret what we're doing present moment because we are experiencing it. And in the act of experience, we don't think here nor there of that. We're just doing it, right? What do you smell around you right now? What do you taste in your mouth? Did you just have a mint? Did you just have coffee? What does the temperature feel like? Often that is a great grounding skill set. What is the temperature your body feels like? Do you feel a little cool? Do you feel a little warm? Like right now, I just noticed I feel just right, like so comfortable. A little on the kind of like nice, natural, cool side. All of that, ask yourself all these are great grounding skills. And by doing that, we know that we're pulling ourselves into present moment. And that's definitely something we always want to be doing within this new way of operating, like, because we notice everything. We notice opportunities, we notice how we're feeling, we notice what we're seeing, all of that. And then we can read people as well emotionally. We can read all those beautiful micro expressions on their face, you know, when they look away, when their interest is waning in something. Because oftentimes in pursuit of good conversation, we can just start talking about things that enliven us and make us feel good, yet it might not be in the wheelhouse of the recipient. So again, when we're speaking to somebody, we're paying reverence to them and asking, what are they interested in? Because I'll give you a true story. Yesterday, Ian is so into the cycling that's happening around the world right now, and he knows everybody. Miguel and Doreen, all the writers, he knows everything. I know everything about all their lives because he's constantly talking about it. But yesterday he was talking, and I'm serious, he went on for like 5 minutes, and we were in the car traveling somewhere yesterday, and then I snapped back to it, and I asked myself, did I absorb one thing that he just said with that? And I really didn't, because I tuned out, because it wasn't of interest to me, but I thought it was fascinating that he didn't cotton on to that. I don't even know if I was nodding, I don't know if I was thinking away with the fairies or what was happening, but I thought, and I don't like to do that to people. So again, we also have to initiate a subject change if we're not into that as well, right? The present moment is going to be everything for this full moon, because that's where we're going to taste our food. That's where all the nuance, all the beauty around us is really going to resonate with us. So I just wanted to share that and come on camera and just thank all my patrons, you guys, for your love and support, and sending me decks, and it means the world to me. And all of you guys that like and subscribe, and you come over to my Instagram and you participate in all the contests. Speaking of that, if you haven't, come on over to Instagram. My new contest for this week is you win free reads for 6 months with me, one every single month. And I like to just surprise people. I mean, you support me and you show me love and support in so many ways that I like to give back to you. So come on over to Instagram, and just by following me over there, you're automatically entered. And again, you guys, I'm really looking forward to, and thank you for your wonderful feedback. I think I'm going to continue this. It seems to be going really well, where I do your daily pop of positivity, which is your daily energy reads, and then every other day I have your larger scope reads, where it can be anything, what your guides are trying to convey to you. Your soulmate read, your life path purpose reads, all of this, these full moon reads, things of that nature. So thank you guys again for all your feedback. And, just keep on noticing when you have that little web of thought that comes through your head. If it's something that is negative or is criticizing you, to just like visually flick it away and say, that's not true, it's just a thought. And you know what, I don't want to allow you to become a mood, because then it'll affect how I operate in the world. It'll affect my confidence. It'll affect how I perceive certain things, and I want to perceive things as being generous and warm and loving and caring, as opposed to anything else. So that is that, and now we're going to go on to the video.
Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is going to be about what we can expect with this full moon energy coming. Really powerful, really amazing, refreshing medicinal energy that's super healing. It really kind of clarifies our direction and where we want to go by simplifying, right? Maybe things have gotten a little convoluted or over busy in our minds or on our schedule, and this helps us to just, especially with all the beautiful Virgo energy taking place. Virgo energy likes things neat, methodical, simplistic, purified, and that is definitely the energy coming in. And that being said, I chose some of my favorite things as symbols of what I want to move into and release and navigate towards with the full moon. And I have my silver fairy coin, and I love silver. I feel like it's such a bright, shining, beautiful color and energy, both the metal and how it reflects light and all of that. Silver has always been my favorite color. And I have a lovely Celtic knot, which again is saying we're all tied together. There's so much symbolism that's taking place that lets us all know that we're connected and we're here to help one another and heal together. And then I have my just beautiful crystal ball with a lot of blues. I have some blue jade and some blue aqua aura crystals that is talking about how we express ourselves and having choices out there, right? And you're in control of the choices in front of you. It's up to you to choose how you act, what you say, and what you do. Though it may not not always seem really clear, we have endless choices before us. So if we set a positive goal in life, then we're in control of the choices set before us to reach this desired destination, right? Decisions need to be made every day. Some are easier than others. And if you use responsible judgment coupled with listening to your subconscious in order to do what's right, your decision will be healthy, right? And that's what this Virgo energy is about too. Let's do what's right. Let's do what's simple. Let's not complicate. Let's not speak ill of people and have it get back to us and be this big gossip, low vibrational seminar. We don't need this. This is about acting from our deep intuition and not letting our ego get in the way. So here's our 3 choices, you guys. Number 1 is a new romantic cycle begins, a new moon in Libra. Number 2 is the end of a rough cycle. Full moon in Capricorn. And number 3 is luck is on your sign, new moon in Sagittarius. So it can either be your sign, the colors, it can be whatever speaks to you, whatever message sort of seems important to you. And I'm going to be using one of my favorite Light Seers tarot deck. I have to remember too, I noticed in yesterday's video, I was moving away from the microphone while I was reaching for cards and you could hardly hear my voice at times. So I'm really cognizant of that fact. So I'll make sure that I'm close to the microphone so everything is one audible sound, not different volumes at different times for you guys. And again, thank you for all your participation in my new service that I'm doing over on Instagram, where I answer 2 of your questions right away for $25, and I send you an audio read with your pictures of your cards within like a couple hours. As soon as I notice it, I respond to it. So therefore, if you guys are going into doing something, a job interview, you're starting a new school, you're just doing something on that day or within that week and you want a quick answer, I get right back to you over there. Always within the day and usually within a couple hours as well. So we're going to start with number 1, a new romantic cycle begins. And I feel like if you chose this card, you guys, that you are feeling that. You're feeling that romance. You're feeling that dedication to affection and connecting with people. It's go time. You're going to fall into the flow of this energy and face all your desires head on and get them, And I also feel like this is a heart-fueled, passionate time for you, and you're going to build this empire that you're ready, that's worthy of you. So let's see what's going on in terms of your tarot light workers. I love this deck so much. It's so bright and beautiful. There you go, 10 of Cups. So feeling fulfilled emotionally, you're ready. You have really great energy to tap into all the potential that's going to make you feel satisfied in life. That's number 1, what this is about. It's saying you're only reaching for what's good for you. Just say there's a whole shelf of blueberries and fresh fruits and nuts and things that are great for you. And then there's another shelf and it's garbage and it's filled with sugar and high fructose and you reach for that. Those are going to be 2 majorly different results for your digestion, right? Same thing mentally. What are you reaching for? Great speakers, great readers, great inspirers where you feel good and you feel passionate about life? Or are you going to reach for the drama and watch everything that's happening that is detrimental to the earth and people and starting to feel sad and all of that, right? What are you reaching for? You're reaching for all the good things that make your cups feel full and you feel galvanized towards the future in a good way, a positive setting. This is also people treating you really well and making you feel appreciated and warm and, just like you are taking off your blinders and you're realizing this is excessive, this isn't necessary, letting that go, and then that making more room for more love, affection, abundance, learning, all of that. Great energy. 7 of Wands, strong boundaries, you setting up ample space for you to maneuver your life how you want to without other people's constant input or also them persuading you to do things you don't want to do, like you no longer feeling obligated. 7 of Wands is wonderful for that. You just defending who you are and where you're going in a quiet, subtle way and moving about your life and staying in your lane. Forget about all these hangers on, forget about all these people that think you're obliged to lend them money, give them rides, give them advice, whatever it is going on in your life. You're able to see it for what it is and say, no, thank you. That takes up a lot of my time and my time is valuable. So I need to inch forward in the direction that I want to go with the help of strength, which is the ideal card. This is you saying, all right, what fortifies me? What environment makes me feel good? You go towards those environments. What people make me feel like I'm worthy and I'm valuable as I know myself to be, and I'm going to operate within that. People that are very critical are usually quite unhappy with where they are in life. So they just, they project all this negativity. You're not going to stand for that anymore with this full moon energy. And Virgos don't either. They like clean space. They like clean head space, clean heart space. Goodbye to the nagging Nellies. Goodbye to, all the competitive carries. They're not playing anymore. They want to stay in their lane and operate from a heart-fueled place. And you're going to have a lot of strength to do this. Again, that beautiful infinity symbol is going to play a big role and keep coming up for you as well. And you're going to know, basically everything, what comes around goes around, and I'm going to be accepting and be in the beautiful flow of things. And because of this, group 1, this is where your dreams and aspirations are really going to be met head on and embraced, and you capturing them. Again, it's a high fortune stage for you. Everything is aligning for you because you're doing all the healthy, helpful things and putting them into place as you need them. So that's your energy. Fantastic. This is your moon. Like, you're just stepping into this and you're saying, you know what? I'm going to reach for the cups that make me feel good, make me feel strong, make me feel loved. And I'm going to embrace them, and anything else that has weird floaties or mosquitoes or old milk in them, I'm going to dump those out because I want fresh crystal spring water or all of that sort of thing, not settling. So gorgeous energy, group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, I get back to you within 48 hours with your video, and I offer them on all kinds of formats and times, and also over on my Etsy store as well, and also my new service that I'm providing over on Instagram. And come on over there and get on the great new giveaway for this week, which is 6 free reads for 6 months for the winner. We're going big, or we're going home over there for sure. So come on over, and by following me over there and subscribing over here, you're automatically entered in everything. So beautiful. Now we're going to go on to group 2, which is the end of a tough cycle is approaching, which is very important. I feel like a lot of you've been searching for homes, and you finally are going to find your dream home, and your bid will be accepted. A lot of you guys, you've been trying to get into certain courses, classes, and schools. That is going to be accepted. The pinching pennies, you're no longer going to have to do that. Abundance is going to start to flow to you. You're ready for it. It's like we know we have the power to manifest our wealth, our abundance, our direction in life by focusing and having follow through, and you're doing just that, group 2, which is beautiful. There you go, 9 of Cups, quickly filling up those cups with your money, with your great emotions, great friends, moving away from seeing what is problematic and avoiding it. So let's start with your 9 of Cups. Right away, this is great energy, and the last group had 10 of Cups. This full moon for you is going to let you identify, hey, what do I want to fill my cauldrons with? I don't want gossip. I don't want fear. I don't want low vibrations, guilt, any of that. So this is you tackling present moment awareness, moment to moment, going, hey, what do I really feel right now? What's the temperature of the room? What does my body feel like? How does this food taste? Slowing your roll to identify and simplify your life so you have healthy voids where you want to bring in new things, new affection, new love. A lot of you guys want new furnishings. You want to start the fall. You love to decorate. I feel a lot of you guys love pumpkins, and you love autumn and all of that, but you don't want all this lawn furniture and craziness and bathing suits and Crocs and everything all around. So you're getting rid of everything. You're cleaning house. That Virgo energy will help you sublimely with that. And then you're like, now let's make it a space that I enjoy, beautifying your environment, also yourself. A lot of you guys are ready to change up your hair. You're ready to change up your hair colors and move into these plummy, rich burgundies and fall colors, like you're just really a fall person. So that's your energy you're setting. And also by leaving behind anything that makes you feel restricted, like you are tired of feeling restricted, parental restrictions, religious restrictions, communal friendships, school, whatever it is. It's like you are a maverick and you want to go out there and shine and do things your way, and you don't want to feel restricted. You don't want prior judgments or constraints of any kind of factors out there. You're just ready to just blossom and bloom and state your truth and be your true person. You want to trust and admire the person you look in the mirror. And if you have been skewing other people's points of view just to fit in, that's not going to work for you anymore. You're going to say, you know what, I need to say that's not really something, that's not something for me. That's not something I believe in. That's not something I want to invest my time, money, or energy in. You're just really going to be speaking up for yourself. And guess what? That's going to bring you great, loyal, authentic friendships, good times with true people that matter to you and that care for you authentically, not for what you can do for them, but because of your beautiful beautiful natural energy and who you are just as a being. And this feels so good, and you're going to feel this energy. And the reason this is coming in for you, group 2, is because you've identified that, you know, what you really want. And oftentimes why do we want something, right? Why do we want friends? I want friends because I want meaningful interactions and trustworthy circles, and be able to express freely and honestly, and vice versa, for them to do that and have a good laugh. Like I've never laughed so hard with anybody in my life like Eleni, over us having language barriers and crazy things like that, her being Greek, and just like our expressions and all of these things, and that just laughing and just enjoying each other's presence 100%. I'm freaking out because I'm looking up in the tree and I'm just seeing this beautiful, really fat blue jay, and for a minute I thought it was an owl. It was like an optical illusion. It was crazy. So again, you guys, this is going to be a beautiful creative circle that you've also you have manifested for yourself, because I feel like you're a creative and you want other creative fun types around that laugh and live and, you know, put life in a cup and drink it up and really participate in a big way, and you want that, so you're bringing it in. I'm seriously, I'm seeing festivals. I'm seeing a lot of you guys want to go to like those old-timey medieval fairs or whatever they're called. Some of those are reopening. You want to go to concerts, and the things that are reopening, you're going to be joining, and you're just going to have beautiful, fun, festive times with friends. And you are manifesting this beautifully, because you're now going, okay, now that I know what I want, how do I go about it? I'm going to give it my focus and my energy, and I'm going to move forward with that. Therefore, it's arriving for you. So beautiful energy. Yeah, this moon is really going to help you clean house beautifully, group 2. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Subscribe. It really does help me out. It only takes 1 second to go bink, and then the notification bell too will let you know when all the new videos come in. Come see me over on Instagram and get away on the free 6 readings for the next 6 months giveaway, which is this week. And I do everything. I do goddess provisions box giveaways, my jewelry, anything that kind of like just feels like a generous pop of thank you, I like to put in there for you guys. And I do it every week, and it's just all on the luck of the draw. And by following me over there, you're automatically entered as well. And if you need a regular read, that's funny if I publish this. If you need a regular read, all my links are down below. And I also have a service over on Instagram where you can DM me 2 questions. Right away I get back to you, and it's only $25. I do that on Instantgo, but it's faster to do it over there. And thank you guys for all your responses. I had a whole slew of them yesterday, and they're working out fantastically. So thanks you guys for participating in that. And it's a permanent service as well. So now we're on to number 3. Luck is on your side. I'd love for you to comment down below if you chose this. I feel like 1 and 2 are going to definitely be the big choices, due to the fact that, and I'm a Sagittarius too, and I've always felt very lucky, and I've always felt like luck is on my side. But I project a lot of optimism and best case scenarios into the future. I'm always projecting that positivity. Hey, when I meet this person, it's going to be fantastic. When I do this creative endeavor, it's going to be great. You know, when I, whatever, if I'm partnering with somebody, if it's business, if it's an acquisition of something, we've got to set that intention. And that's what you're going to be doing, group 3. I feel like that's going to really factor highly with this full moon, is you're in a new kind of blueprint of optimism. And because you're focused on that, you're bringing it in. There you go, the sun. It's this new, fresh, vibrant, yellow gold energy that is just suffused into your life, where it's a yes, I can. Yes, I can have that. Yes, I can be that. Yes, I can go there. Yes, I can accomplish this. All of that. The sun is the yes energy, that beautiful, embracing divine guidance that is saying that when you listen and you think, it is going to show up in your life. And so now you're focusing on all the good things, all the vibrancy, all the things that make you excited about life, as opposed to worry, want, or lack, which is really great. So now that, coupled with you just clearing the decks of all the old energy and cobwebs, you're really infusing your life with all this new great energy that you deserve. And this is the relinquishing position. You're relinquishing boredom. And the only reason we get bored is because we tell ourselves we're bored. We should never be bored with what exists in our arsenal today when it comes to computers and all that. We should never be bored. And this is you just saying, you know what? I'm only bored when I think I want something more, right? Because that's really where boredom comes in, when we think we need more excitement. Therefore, you're just going to create this excitement out of thin air. I do that by leaving a certain room. I stepped outside today. Every cat in the friggin' history of the world came up to me to come play, and I got in a really good energy, and I'm hearing a million birds, all of that. Life is never boring. And you're going to realize that and be like, I am ready. And look at this Four of Pentacles too. You're realizing that before you might have had a lack mentality. And here's a clarifier on this. Oh, now I get where this is coming from. Your lack of mentality might have been like, there's no good men, there's no good companions, there's no good offers of love. And guess what? There always are. When we think optimistically about it and we're looking for it and we're focused on it and we know, first, it starts with gratitude. We all know this, right? Gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for this nice purse. Thank you for filling it with coins so I can go get food at the supermarket. Thank you, for my full head of hair. Thank you for this beautiful rune earring that I'm wearing. Thank you. Thank you. So when we look at that and we see we have this beautiful community as well, we never have that lack mentality. We never feel like we have to hang on tight to things. We become more generous because we have this Knight of Cups energy that says, here you go. I have an extra pair of sneakers. Here you go. I have an extra hour to listen to anything that's bothering you so we can work through issues together. Here you go. I have an extra winter coat, whatever it is. It's all generosity. So by being generous, you are pulling that in. Other people want to help you and be generous to you and give you help, give you job offers, give you whatever it is you need or you feel is missing right now. So a lot of people are going to be coming, and also with love offers. If you feel like there is a lack of romance, that will be coming in, and people will be being really effusive and expressive with their energy and appreciation for you. So you'll be feeling good in that. That sunshine energy is absolutely so great in that position, just meaning you feel like old problems have just disappeared because you're not focused on them. You are in present moment awareness. The richness of what's happening on around you is like amazing. It's really magic. And magic is really that which is every day and then bridging over to something that sounds imaginable and slowly moving in that direction, because things are only unimaginable until they happen, right? And then it's like, oh, now that's just commonplace. Think in the day, talking on a telephone was magic. It would have been magic. Being able to go on the internet would have been magic. Flying in a plane, right? What was once inconceivable is now commonplace, right? That is the magic of thought and creativity. And you're also going to be in a great creative stage, number 3, where you're just like pulling some stuff out of thin air that you thought wasn't in your skill set, but is, because you are focused on it and you're feeling generous and you're feeling creative, which is really beautiful. So that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, everything is down there. And also come over and see me on Instagram and get in on all the giveaways. Everything is down there, you guys, my Etsy store and all of that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you for subscribing and liking. It really helps my algorithm and all of that, and I appreciate it. And feel free to comment on anything, what you think about the set, what do you think about the new layouts, whatever. I'm always, whatever you want to suggest for readings as well. I really appreciate that. So love and light, you guys.